Hi everyone, reporting from Toronto, November the 3rd, and down here in the beaches of Toronto, just heading towards the lake. I'm not sure if it's too windy down there that you'll be able to hear me, so I may just head back up. So today, November the 3rd, so tomorrow, November the 4th, the Liberal Party government of Canada will be tabling its... Hi Patrick. The Liberal government will be tabling its I lost the word. It's oh my God, it just lost my mind. Say hi Patrick, and then it just lost my mind. Hey, maybe say what this word is I want. Tabling the oh my God, I think I've just lost my mind. The budget. There it is. Hi, Jeannie. It just went, like the word just went out of my mind. It's so weird. So tomorrow, November 4th, the Liberal government of Canada will be tabling its budget. Now, many of us probably have an idea that it'll be way larger than it ought to be. And then there comes the problem that who's going to support this budget. I think the Conservatives, from what I'm watching, what I'm seeing, are doing all that they can to be able to support the budget, because I don't think anybody wants an election. And they're meeting with the Liberals, meeting with Mark Carney and saying, hey, you know, make this affordable. Get rid of the carbon tax stuff. Get rid of all that. Let's make it affordable, and then we can support it. We'll fight it. We won't like it, but we will support it, basically, so we don't get an election. And of course, the Liberal government, and we'll probably see them going a little bit nuts today. Yeah, it looks pretty windy down there at the lake. I don't think I'll go down. And because even up here is it's windy. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I am wearing my mic, wherever it is there, and I am wearing my poppy. I put this little Canadian pin on there, hopefully that I won't lose that poppy. So yeah, I would imagine that the Liberal Party, the Liberal government will be yelling and screaming in the House today about how the Conservatives want a Christmas election, and how terrible of them, and etc., etc. No doubt they will, but as I say, I think they're doing the Conservatives are doing all they can to say, hey, make this budget reasonable, so we don't have to go to an election. But I'd say the Liberals actually kind of want to go to election, but blame everyone else, certainly the Conservatives, that's what they're putting the Canadian people through. And honestly, like really, what are they putting us through? Nothing. Some money, but they're spending a ton of money anyway. And what are they putting us through? Go down to a block or two out of your house and put an X beside someone's name? Like really? Who cares? It's them that have to do the work. There's some of us that maybe do work, but by supporting, going to rallies, etc. But seriously, what are they putting the Canadian people through? Nothing. So here we are. We'll see about that. And I did want to speak on, not on the substance, but the fact that Pierre Poilievre, now there's some building going on. I don't know if you can hear all that hammering, but I'm going to walk away from that. And then there's some excavation or something over here, and that's noisy. Oh, they're bagging. I don't know what the heck they're doing. And digging up the garden or something. Then, hi Brian. Then, what else was I saying? Oh yeah, not so much the substance of the interview that Pierre did with Rosemary Barton on CBC, but the fact that he did that interview, and the fact that they, I assume, invited him on, and they certainly had him on. And Rosemary Barton has, been a political CBC political commentator for a long time and has her own show. So she's kind of up there, you know, as much as many of us think she's kind of nuts and super, super biased. But on the content, I do think that Pierre answered her questions intelligently. Of course, he's a smart man, but you know, not you know, he never kind of fell into her kind of traps, which weren't all that great anyway. And but I think if you haven't seen it, it's definitely worth watching it. Just, you know, Pierre has it on his YouTube, and you know, it's around. But the fact that it's not so much the content that I say, but the fact that CBC invited him on, maybe they figured they'd get a gotcha. But I'm kind of thinking, hey, they know where their bread is buttered. And if the Conservatives, if there's an election and the Conservatives do win, they can't be ostracizing Pierre or any of the Conservative members of Parliament. So I just think they're hedging their bets by doing that. So that's really what I want to say about that. I'm doing, you know, I've been doing these for a while, these kind of walk around the neighborhoods and chit chat, and, you know, and hey, if you've got a comment, please put it up. Again, I've said it every time, but I have to repeat myself. If you've put a comment on during the live stream, and I seem to be ignoring it, I'm not ignoring it. Sometimes Facebook doesn't let me see them. I don't know why, don't know how to fix it. So please do put a comment on, and we can have further the conversation as we choose. So yeah, I've been doing these walk and talks for quite a while over the years, and recently I thought, oh, you know, because recently, fairly, you know, maybe last year or something, Facebook gets rid of them, you know, they delete them. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to download them and I'll throw them up on my YouTube channel. So I've got a bit, oh, there you are. Okay, hey there, beautiful. Miss you too. Okay, thank you for the comment. It's a lovely comment, but I'm glad to see that you can comment. And what was I saying? The YouTube, yeah, so I've downloaded these Facebook live times and then put them up on my YouTube channel, and I call them walk and talk, and then the date. So it's just kind of a place to park them, but I thought, well, you know, it's pretty good. It's more content on my YouTube channel. And if you don't know, my YouTube channel is Lynn Brooks, Lynne Brooks. Hey, look at this. I'm just walking along on the beaches. Okay, you guys got to see this. I wish I knew who this was. Okay, it's really windy now. Okay, watch. I'm just walking along, and look at this vehicle. Where is it? Okay, look at this. I don't know, I guess that's sort of backwards to you guys. Hang on. Okay, look at this. I won't get their license plate, but look at that. So I have a neighbor who's got a big sign there. Oh my God, I gotta find this. I don't even have any cards on me, because I have cards, and I could put it in a windshield, but I don't have any with me. Hi, Catherine. Okay, isn't that cool? But they lied right here on the beaches. Like, who knew? I'm pretty, it's pretty lonely down here, but occasionally you find somebody, you know, a Conservative or whatever, a supporter, and here is a car with the They Lied sticker. Yay! Yeah, I wish I had cards. That reminds me, I gotta go get some cards. Okay, so, where was I? Yeah, so I'm just putting this stuff up on my YouTube channel, and Lynn Brooks YouTube. Yeah, just go check it out. Now, this is Monday. Tuesday is the budget, and we'll see what happens with that. And then Wednesday morning, I'm never thrilled with morning. Anybody who knows me, morning, I'm not the greatest morning person. Hang on, got a big truck. And I will go down the lake just so to show you, because I'm winding down. And so on Wednesday morning, I'll be going down to Queen's Park. There is a rally down there for those that have been abused by sexual abuse. and they want jail, bail reform, and just all that stuff. Sorry, my mind is a little stupid at the moment, but I think you catch my drift. So that's on Wednesday morning. I will post their poster up on this channel later today, and you can have a look at that. But if you're in around the Toronto area and want to come down, it's Wednesday morning at Queen's Park. Now, they're not saying if it's on the north or south lawn, which I keep reminding people. If you're going to organize something at Queen's Park, please let us know where, because Queen's Park is a big property, and the south lawn is down on College Street, and the north lawn, which is where the horse is, a lot of people know that, is up closer to Bloor. So yeah, it's good if people kind of let you know, but I'll get down there. Look at the trees. They're just, it's a beautiful time of year. So you can see the lake there. It's pretty rough there this morning. So that's where I will be. That's what I plan to be on Wednesday morning. And we've got a fight on our hands. Oh yeah, there's things I want to talk about. Like, I'm wearing my Canada shirt today because I get kind of questioned about my loyalty to Canada. And sorry people, just because I may support what President Trump's doing in the US doesn't mean I'm not a Canadian national. I very much am. And speaking of that, this seriously changing the lyrics of our national anthem is disgraceful. And I guess that they changed it whatever year they officially changed it from All Thy Sons Command to All of Us Command. Stupid, in my opinion. Stupid. Yeah, I'm not going to go right down because it really is windy. So I'm just in this little park. There was something. Oh yeah. So my I am a nationalist, and I don't know. Like, this is going on a little long, but perhaps. Hi, Adrian. Perhaps at some point I'll talk about it further. But it's like, they called it a trade war. Okay, war. There's a word for you. That's a big word. Now, this government that we have, this liberal government that we have known that we have a trade situation with the U.S. for a long time, years and years. And then it becomes a trade war, and they're still not preparing for war. They think, I'll go over to, I don't know, where the hell, go to Europe and we'll find some other markets. Sorry, the U.S. is the biggest market that we have, and it's our neighbor and it's next door. Like, come on. So if you're in a war, to me it's like the analogy it would be, you have to go to war, but you didn't bring any weapons. Nothing, not at all. So we have all this oil in the ground, we have oil and gas, we have lumber, we have all these natural resources, and we're not doing anything with them, or certainly not enough. And that's how you've prepared to go to war? You're stupid. So anyway, that's all. I don't want to go on and on today. I just want to say hey, and please go to my YouTube channel. If you haven't been there, hey, check it out. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. And if you like stuff, please share it. I just, I'm not making money by any of this, by any means, but it is kind of nice to see that, to have it grow. It's kind of, it makes me feel kind of good, and it gets the word out a little bit more. So if anybody's in Toronto on Wednesday morning and want to join that rally down there, hey, it'd be great to see you. And hopefully all you guys got your poppy. What did he say? You people. What's wrong with that? Hey, you people, get a poppy. And that's it. I don't see any other comments to talk about. But we will be watching that budget being tabled tomorrow, and we'll see what the parties do. I have a feeling the NDP is going to support, or they'll have at least enough to support to pass it, and that'll be passed And as much as I would like to see this government go down, I don't think anybody's really ready for an election this soon. And I also think, well, if that budget is so high, you know, 75 to 100 billion dollars in deficit, and they put on stupid stuff, which of course they will. They've already told us that they're, you know, they've put stupid stuff in there. Maybe, I doubt it, but maybe more Canadians will wake up to the fact that this government is not in their best interest. So there's that. All right, everybody, I hope you have a great day, and enjoy the fall that's a little bit left. Like down here, as I say, it's windy, so a lot of these trees are losing their leaves completely. And that's it. Hope everybody has a great day. Freedom. Bye, everybody. Okay, now I can't get to there's something happened here.